Hello everyone, and welcome to my Tekkit server. This might look a little bit overwhelming at first, but it's actually a lot simpler than it looks. This is probably one of the biggest wheat farms you've ever seen in Minecraft, if not the biggest, and it's 100% fully automated. All you have to do is push a button when it's ready, or if you happen to know how long wheat takes to grow, you could hook up a timer easily. And by the end of this video, you should know how to build this. I'm going to go ahead and start it right now. Hopefully it works this time. I've made a few changes recently, and for some reason it jammed a few times. I don't know why. Had something to do with lag, I'm pretty sure. But anyway, please subscribe if you find this useful. This took me a lot of time. Man, good times. So, as you can see, it automatically is digging up all the old wheat, taking the seeds, putting them into the deployers, and the deployers are laying down the seeds as it goes along. So, where the wheat goes is the wheat actually comes up in these things, which are also connected to lights. The wheat goes down through here and into a automatic crafting table, which then brings it over here. So it automatically gets crafted into bread for you. My OCD hates damaging my farm. So let me go for a little close-up so you can see what's going on. Anyway, I shall hop right into the video. Alrighty, let's get this started. First off, you're going to need a battery box, a solar panel, frame motors, a sonic screwdriver, and alloy wire. Gonna put the wire along here, and we will need the frame motors are gonna go right here. Make sure they're parallel to the farm. As you can see, I already had a farm going. Unfortunately, my fraps broke, so I had to start over. No big deal. So, now that we have that, you're going to make sure that the two motors are facing each other in this orientation. Now we're going to put our solar panels here. This right here is our starting button. This is what is going to basically make everything work. Now, second up, what you're going to need is some timers, a toggle latch, a counter, an AND gate, redstone, a repeater, wireless receiver, a transmitter, and, well, I guess we don't really need a button because I already have it. So the latch is going to go right here, and make sure this stuff is facing in the direction that I put it. It's very important. Alright, so receiver is going to come here, and it's going to match the frequency of the button right here. Now we're going to put a timer right here and right here. Make sure that one of them is moving and one of them isn't. And we are going to put a counter like this. And we are going to put, oops, like this rather. And then this is going to be attached to this. So make sure that this is the orientation you have, and make sure that this one right here, the one on the right, needs to be attached to the receiving motor, the motor that pulls the frame back after it's been sent out. So let me grab my transmitter real quick. Okay, so I'm going to put this to 4,999. And okay, now I'm going to put my receiver right here. Okay, so it is working perfectly. And we're going to put the other one right here. The reason I put it back a little bit is because you're going to need a repeater to add a little bit of a delay. You're going to see why later. I put it on the third tick, by the way. And we're going to connect it. So it's important that these are connected to the proper ones. Notice I have 4,998. Well, it doesn't matter what the number is, but basically the one on the left needs to be connected to the motor on the left. Just make sure the orientation is like this. It doesn't matter like what direction they're facing, but the one that spins by default needs to be connected to the returning motor. That's all you basically have to know. Okay, now let's connect up our switch for the breaker and the deployer. Okay, so I need a torch. I'll put a torch here. And okay, so the signal's going to come out this way. Oops, that's backwards. Where's my AND? I need another AND gate. Okay, right here. I'm not going to need this. There we go. Now I'm going to need a cobblestone. Like so. And then we are going to put a receiver matching the frequency of this one. So 4,998, the one attached to the timer. So we're going to put it right here. And no, we'll put it right here. Ah, I'm being so OCD. Sorry about that. I just need to make sure that the torch is receiving the signal from the redstone, so it toggles off. Now I'm going to test that real quick. Alright, let's try it now. Yep, there we go. I just had it backwards. Okay, now you need a jacketed wire. So as you can see, the jacketed wire is going to be attached to the torch. It needs to be a torch because if you just have wire, it will only travel 15 blocks. So this is going to... Oop, I do not want it connected to anything. We're going to use that later. Don't worry about that for now. Now I'm going to add the frame. And it's going to be... It doesn't really matter how long it is right now, just try and make it about the length of the farm. We will find out the exact length later. I'm pretty sure it's 45, but I don't really feel like counting it out right now. Okay. And you need this to be equal to the length of your farm. So in this case it's 45, but I don't really feel like counting out the frames. So anyway, now I'm going to wait for this to come back and I'll be right back real quick. Alright, now that that's back, what you're going to need is breakers, deployers, filters, and redstone pipe. No, I need this one higher. Okay, so make this the length of the width of the farm, rather. Okay. And this is going to be where the breakers start. So we want to put breakers all along here. And the deployers are going to be all along here. So we want the frame to be right in the middle, because the pipe is going to be coming out the back. So I'm going to put this right here. And run this the length of the thing. And you're going to want to put covers all along the bottom. So I'll be right back again once I finish this. Alright, now that that's done, what you want to do is you want to put these all along here. You're not going to need this, so just ignore that for the time being. Obviously that's because there's water there, so you don't really need to use it. Okay. Now along here as well. Okay, and the filter is going to need to be right, yeah, right here is good, and right here. Now the way filters work is filters actually send out their own signal. So we're going to want to switch the redstone beside the filters with regular pneumatic tube so that the filter doesn't send a signal. Okay. And now I need to have the frame here for the tube. Oops. Okay. So if I add a cover along the top, this should work perfectly fine. Covers make it so that frames don't stick to anything, which is great. Okay. So these are going to act to collect the wheat. There we go. This should work as I plan it to, hopefully. I don't actually know if that's going to work right. Okay, yeah, let's connect it through above so that it doesn't connect to all the pipes. I don't really want it to, and I also need this to come over here. And this is where my storage is going to be. I'm going to put a filter right here. And we need wheat in this one. And before I forget, we need seeds in these ones. Okay. Now all that's left is I need to add a working signal and a chest. Okay, so all the wheat should go there. Now as I said, I need a working signal. So how we're going to do that is we're going to do... How am I going to do that? Okay, so we're going to put a wire here. You need redstone for this. Okay. And I'm going to put it down here so that the wiring doesn't touch it. And I'm going to add a little loop, only because I am OCD and I don't like how the ends look.